Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to craft physical damage over time quivers for bleed builds. If you look on PoE Ninja at damage over time builds, they use bows and they're not burning arrow, so it removes all the fire damage over time builds. You can look here, they're all using the same quivers, which are damage over time multiplier with fizz damage over time multipliers, because those are more damage multipliers for the build. They're the best mods. And then some life and some fizz damage, like here. And if you can, attack speed or leech. And if you look at the trade, there's not many listed, just T1 fizz damage over time multiplier with T1 normal damage over time multiplier. There's literally 3 listed in the whole league, and some of them are not even that good. Like this one is still, the prefixes are not done, so you would have to reroll. And so I'm gonna show you how to craft them. As a disclaimer, you can craft usable quivers just using jagged fossils, but if you want to hit specifically the 2 tier 1s of the more damage over time, you're gonna take around 900 jagged fossils, which is really expensive, over 30 exalts. You want to start crafting on a broadhead arrow quiver, as it's the only physical base, is the best one. And you want to start by alteration spamming damage over time multiplier with attacks, not the hunter mod, the normal one. And then you craft suffix cannot be changed, and you imprint. When you imprint this, you're gonna bring it back at this state every time, so you never have to craft the suffixes cannot be changed again. Up to this point, it's gonna cost you around 3.5, because 2 exalts for the suffixes cannot be changed, and then the imprint and the alterations, so around 3.5. As a second step, you're gonna have to reroll physical for the mod here, fizz damage over time multiplier with attack skills. You basically just reroll physical, and you hope to hit it. And the average tries is 1 in 14. If you take into account that there are about 0.7x, it's gonna be around 10 exalts to hit the fizz damage over time multiplier with attack skills. If you want to settle for T2, it's gonna be half the price, around 5x. And the average cost up to this point is around 14x. And if you were to use fossils to just get those 2 mods, it would be over 30 exalts already, and it will take way longer. But of course, on the way there, you're gonna get like way more quivers that you can sell, so you can make profit from using fossils. But these ways are like more deterministic. Is not maybe the best one for profit, but this is like faster and more deterministic. If you have a open suffix, you can have multiple crafted mods. This will be protected by suffixes cannot be changed, so these 3 mods will never get touched. And this can have 3 crafted mods. This does 2 things. It blocks suffix, and we can use it for later to continue the craft. And here you can use reroll speed. Using reroll speed will always give you a tier of move speed, and it's 1 in 2 chance of hitting tier 1. So to craft these 2 mods here is 4x, and then if you take into account that you'd have to recraft it once more for the average to 1 in 2, so in total it's around 6 exalts to hit T1 move speed. And then you also have the can have 3 crafted mods already on the item, and you can just finish it by multi-modding the life and fizz damage to attacks. The difference in fizz damage to attacks from the T1 is really low. The highest tier of fizz is 6 to 10, and this is 5 to 8, so it's really close. The only mod that is a little lower is life. You can get up to 99 life on a quiver. Here you only have 55. But you could do also another thing instead. If you want to go for higher life and you have an you have a full suffix, you could reforge keeping suffixes. The average cost to it's something good, that is T1 fizz or T2 plus life, is 1 in 6, so around 6 exalts to do this step. And once you hit either life or fizz, you just craft the other mod. And the average cost to finish this is around 20, and the same for this is around 20. There's nothing really in the market that you can buy. The only really usable quiver is this one, I think, and this one is way overpriced. But yeah, it's not the best for profit because you could just spam jagged fossils and get usable quivers, or you could also use harvest physical rerolls over and over until you hit something, but that kind of is like gambling, and it's kind of like takes a lot of time and tries. If you want to use something more deterministic, you can use this method instead. I wanted to thank everyone for watching the videos, and if you want to join our Discord, you can go in the community tab and click on the link. And if you want to become a member of the channel, I'm keeping all of my content free, but if you want to get additional perks, you can click on join here. You get additional badges and emojis. And I wanted to thank everyone that is already a member, and see you in the next video.